What's going on, everybody, in Talking Beards land, world? I don't know. Anyway, so what's going on, everybody? I am by myself tonight. Scott Sikora decided to take the night off, and so we're still going to do this anyway. So, yeah, this is episode number 123 of the live show. This is going to be episode number 198 of the podcast if Scott decides to turn this into a podcast. So tonight we have Corey, the Ghost, Giehl. He's going to be on here talking about the West Virginia Beard Mobb competition they got coming up. That's coming up the 26th. I probably should have wrote that down. So I think it's 26th, right? Yeah, 26th of June. So it's coming up in a couple weeks. So what else is going on? I don't know. So we got 12 people over on the Facebook page and all that good stuff. So, what are we going to do tonight? So we got Corey. We're going to do some comp news. We've got some breaking news tonight. So that's pretty cool. A new segment that I was supposed to do tonight with Scott that I may or may not messed up, and we'll kind of touch base on it, but that'll be about it since, I may have allegedly messed it up. Brett says no scoot, so the show will be like 5,000% better. That's not at all the case, Brett. Sometimes, I kind of need someone to bounce back and forth with, and I don't have that tonight. Eric Choate says hello. Scott Hitchcock, it was great meeting you this weekend too, bud. It was nice seeing you. So let's see, Andrew Matson's here, Brenda's here, all the usual suspects are here. So we'll get this rolling as we usually do. So at this point in the episode, I'd like for you to share this episode and be like Robert Mavic, 4-time share champion. I think if Robert just keeps winning this thing, I'm going to stop. I think Robert's pretty well won all the honest Amish stuff that you can possibly win. I will be sending him out a care package this week with literally everything that I have. I'm not going to send him everything because that would be a giant box, but I'll send him one of everything. And someone else needs to start winning. Robert, you can keep sharing. I greatly appreciate it. And whenever you need more product, you just hit me up. But someone beat Robert. I mean, the Glanders were trying there for a minute. Then they just gave up. So don't give up, Corey. Don't give up. Keep sharing. So, share this episode, and then you can win some cool and fun stuff. So, what was I doing this last weekend? As Scott would probably ask me right now. This last weekend, I was in, oh my gosh, where is it? I don't know. Here it is. We went to the Smoky Mountain Beard and Mustache Fest in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it was absolutely amazing. People over there gather up events. They did a fantastic job. A little too fantastic, probably. It was a major event. The Gatlinburg Convention Center is beautiful, and they thought they were hoping, I think, was kind of the deal that we were going to fill it. But they didn't understand the ins and outs of how a beer competition generally works. So they tried to turn it into a festival, and there just wasn't the people there for it. So I think hopefully if they do it again next year, we will just focus on the competition aspect. They had jumping houses in a convention room. They had bands in a convention room. There was a fist fight with blood in the band room. So that was pretty cool. I missed it, but it sounded really good. But yeah, it absolutely. I highly recommend it next year. This is a must go-to event for everybody. I hopefully can work with them a little bit next year, and we can get the ball rolling earlier on, getting people at this event. But dude, it was amazing. So a couple things. Let's see. Look at this. This is Gatlinburg. Why would you not want to go there for a competition? Because you should definitely go there for a competition. I was also vending for the very first time. And that was super fun and exciting and new. And I don't know. It added a whole new aspect to the beer competition stuff for me because I mean we've been doing it since 2014. I've pretty much done everything. We've competed. I've emceed. I've put together. I've just spectated. I've done everything, and I've never vended before. I'd helped, set up at a table or whatever, but I never actually vended, and I did it. I vended for Honest Amish. Look at these giant banners that Gather Up Events and Marty created for us. They are enormous, and he let me keep them. So now I just don't know where to store them. They're rolled up in the living room floor, but they're super cool. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in the chat tonight. I can't even keep up with it. It was a great event. Love Gatlinburg. Then you should go there next year because it was awesome. Corey says it was a blast. Gatlinburg is amazing. I agree with all these statements, like all of them. I can't even keep up with all the comments, but yeah, it was amazing. And that's generally, and this would be the point in the show when I asked Scott what he did all weekend, and he would tell us how he reworked his floors in his living room because that's what he did. He did a bedroom and put everything in his bathroom, and then this time he redid his living room, and it looked super amazing, and he shoved all of his furniture into his son's room. So now they're living in the basement. But I think he's wrapping up his floor, and hopefully he'll have that one done. And that's where we're at with Scott Sikura's update of his house. So yeah, this is pretty much it. So let's just get the ball rolling. Here it is. So next up, we have Corey, the Ghost Giehl. He is going to talk to us all about the West Virginia beard competition that's coming up on the 26th. And we ate together, and it was amazing. What's up, Corey?
What's up?
Not
we had
much.
waffles on milkshakes there.
Dude, that place was cool. Was it the Starlight Diner in Pigeon Forge?
Yeah. We couldn't have a cooler waiter, too.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. Let's see. He's in this picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, he was probably the coolest waiter ever. So yeah, that's not really the picture I was going to put up. I was going to put up this one. That's what I was actually going to click on. The West Virginia Beard Mob presents the Fallen Guardians Beard and Mustache Competition. Saturday, June 26th. It's still at 5, right? No, competition is at 3.
Registration 3.
Comps at 4, but it is not where this poster says. It's a different venue. Where is the new and improved venue?
The new and approved venue is the North End Tavern and Brewery in Parkersburg, which is right up the street from the other place.
So if you go off of this poster and you find the VFW, and it's not going to be there, just keep going.
Keep going straight. Yeah. It's updated on the event page.
Good. Well, it's not updated on this poster that I have.
Well, I sent you one.
Oh. Well, I didn't get it yet.
Slacker.
I'm a slacker. So yeah, what's going on, Corey? What was your overall take of Gatlinburg this weekend?
Man, Gatlinburg was a blast, dude. Like my first impression, number one was he hit the two things were always short: air conditioning and chairs.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, how many beer competitions do you go to where there's seats for everybody? That's amazing to me.
The venue was awesome. I mean, they could definitely do something in there. So I had a blast, though. I mean, the food was great. Competition was great.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody was great.
Dude, it was so good to see everybody and be like in a normal setting for a little bit. And I feel like everything's kind of trending back in that direction. So that's super nice.
Definitely.
But so there was a bunch of OG people there and there was an abundance of first timers there. I thought that was super cool too. I was kind of thinking, like, a lot of people weren't really posting about it, and I was sharing it and stuff. I was like, well, I know a majority of all the Beard Mob people were going to be at the floating trip in Oklahoma, but Beard Mob South Carolina came out, and Corey came out.
Always.
So, yeah, so that was good. But maybe next year we can hopefully coordinate it a little bit better, and maybe we can have more people come come out to it, because dude, it was worth it. And
yeah, I've put that request in already that we make sure mob weekends clear that weekend for it.
absolutely, whatever weekend it is. So maybe they'll do it again that weekend or whatever. But dude, that Marty, he don't mess around. He said multiple times he doesn't like doing things kind of half-assed. So
he's got a good thing going. I mean, dude, he can only go up.
Yeah, honestly. Wayne Patmore said chairs are great.
Yes,
love the seating.
Musical chairs,
air and chairs. Everybody was all about the chairs. Scott Turner, what is going on, Scott Turner? Yeah. So I have something.
It had stick around for some Scott too.
Yeah, stick around for some Scott Turner news here in a little bit, everybody. So I got something for you, bud. You'll be up on the show after a while. Not you, but something about you. So yeah, stick around for that. Who won Goatee and Whaler?
I don't know.
We did. We won Goatee and Whaler.
I think I did.
Wow.
Look at mine. I called you out.
Yeah. Well, if you would have said to have it readily available, I should have. It's in Natalie's room, so I don't know. Freaking Natalie stole it, probably. Yeah, look at that. Oh, what's up, Sean? Yeah, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I gave him a comb.
Nice.
Yeah, it's his first competition. He'll definitely be back next year. There's a bunch of other competitions coming up that you should not miss. But this is an amazing one. So
the mechanical bowl.
Yeah, I didn't even get to go over there and see it.
Neither did I. I saw a video of one of the Mad Viking girls on it.
Yeah, it was over there. It was in the. It was rigged. Yeah. Where were you at, Barefoot? Gosh, you slacker. There was only 2 chops.
Gave chops for a run.
I got the 3rd place chops trophy. Yep. I was going to give it to one of my buddies that came there and signed up a little late, but we have not crossed paths yet. So I picked it up for him. He ended up, so he showed up. It was Ben from Atlanta. He showed up with chops as the chops were on stage. And then so he ended up shaving like up here. And then it made it look like he had like a long, like, Fu Manchu kind of thing.
Fu Manchu with the dreads.
With the dreads, yeah. So he just ended up being in like styled mustache or natural mustache or something like that. And I think he's still placed. But I mean, that's dedication when you show up and you shave off part of your beard just to be in a mustache category.
Definitely.
All right, so let's get into it. What are you here for? You're putting on a competition on the 26th. Tell us a little bit about, I don't know, what do you want to start with? Your charity?
Oh, we'll start with the charity.
All right.
We have the National Fallen Officer Foundation is our charity for this.
Yeah, a little bit about them.
So they, the last 5 years, there's been more than 800 officers killed in the line of duty. So this charity, basically, they support organization designed to assist the families of the law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty nationwide. Their mission is to raise awareness about threats to officer safety, provide advocacy and support of fallen officers' families, and to provide financial assistance to all impacted families. All their services are free of charge. There's like no gimmicks to what you can do with the money. You can donate to the organization itself, or you can donate to a certain officer's family if you know of one, and whatever you put towards it will go to them.
Yeah, there's a donate button right there on the website, and it's super easy, so you can help them out.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I talked to them, email. I talked to them on the phone. They seem like some great people. We got to support these guys out here that keep us safe in the community.
Absolutely.
There's been a lot of bad press on them, but not all of them are like that. And we got to remember the ones. I know here in Dayton, about 2 years ago, we had one that was shot on a raid by a guy that came out the back door. And so, it goes on. It hits close to home.
Sean Glander said, "What are you doing here?"
I know it's the wrong night, wrong show.
It's the wrong night, wrong show. What are you doing? But yeah, do you want to share with how you selected this charity?
Well, the captain of West Virginia, Mike, decided that he wanted to do something towards the fallen officers. So I went online and did some research and came down to this one, did some like I said, I called, I emailed them, and that's how we just came down to it. We just want to take care of the guys that take care of us too.
Yeah, is this a West Virginia based charity?
It's actually a national based charity.
Okay, well, that's cool though.
But we can donate money to to the West Virginia part of it. So we haven't decided if we're going to do the whole national thing yet or not, but
that's cool. At least you're helping out charity, and that's the main reason we're doing this. So is there a place to buy a T-shirt to support? It says
we had T-shirts on sale. I think the pre-order was cut off. I can find out if I can squeeze a few more out.
Okay.
Just comment on the event page or message me, and I'll let you know.
And if you're looking for Corey, if you scroll down in all the show notes, there is a link to his Facebook page. It should be clickable. Find his name, click the link, and then just send him a message. And any information, questions, or whatever you have, you could just direct them all to him for this event. So, what else do you got going on with this event? Do you have some judges that you'd like to announce?
Yeah, we got some judges. Our first judge is Beard Mob Indiana's road captain, Afton Zet Heitston, and he is a first-time judge, which it seems to be a trend for this if you pay attention.
Okay.
Our next judge is Travis Drenner, the founder and president of Big Ben Beardsman. He's a 3-time judge. Saw him this weekend. Great guy. Love him. He loves buying wine. His wife's going to kill him. Our next judge would be Carla Grigg Schreiber, and this is her 16th time judging.
Oh, is that it?
That's it. I think she's trying to catch up with Natalie.
I think Natalie did like 18 last year or whatever, 19.
In one day?
Basically in one day, yeah. So, and then probably like
time zones.
92 online competitions if we're Natalie. Who is Natalie? That's a good name for her. Natalie said that she's judged like 40-ish. So
Carla's
come on, Carla.
Yeah. She's catching up. Our next judge is Mad Vikings first officer, Israel Barkley. He is also a first-time judge. So that's going to be nice.
Brenda said that you don't check your messages.
Yeah, sometimes it depends. My phone's been a little crazy since the weekend. I will check it now, though, after the show.
Yeah, check them.
And our 5th judge hasn't been announced, but I guess I'll announce it now.
Go for it.
Breaking news. It's me. Ta-da!
Wow, you just couldn't get anybody else, huh? You had to go to the bottom of the barrel.
Well, I wanted to give some other whalers some chances to win.
Wow.
I'm trying to make it fair.
Oh, wow. You won a couple competitions, and now you're just super cocky.
Just once I had to,
Hey, I mean, you did it. I think cutting your beard was probably like the best thing you could have ever done.
Right?
Yeah,
it did a hell of a difference, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no kidding. It looks super good, and it's not splitting anymore as much as it was.
I've noticed that too. Well, it's not all fluffed out today because I had to work, but man, it was fluffy as hell Saturday.
Dude, it looks super good Saturday.
So I played with the hairdryer a little bit. I've learned. I've listened.
Good. Hey, you do what you got to do.
Exactly. And then our MC, who was supposed to be on the show.
Yeah.
Mr. Scott Sikora.
This guy.
Mr. Krabby. He will be our MC.
And okay. This guy.
There we go.
Oh, Scott C. Sikora. C is for cookie, and that's good enough for him.
So I think we got a pretty good lineup with judges and MC.
I agree, man. I think it should be a pretty good event, and it's the first one.
First one, yeah. West Virginia one. Mike got in the chapter. He started it. He got the guys in there and the gals in there, and first thing he wanted to do was do a comp.
But at least you could say that's going to be West Virginia Beard Mob's best competition ever.
We can. The biggest one.
Ever. Oh, here we go. Scott Turner. It's just basically he's just said because he wasn't there was the only.
I know, but we're going to see each other at nationals. I got
Bum.
two people on the hit list for nationals.
Uh-oh.
Scott Turner and Chicken Bread. I mean, they already know.
They already know.
I'm coming for him.
Mustache Mate says, where did his mustache go?
It's coming back.
Speaking of Mustache Mate, I had 4 of those at the competition, and kids love them.
Yes.
Just so you know, the mustache guys really like them because they're like, oh, basically it was like mustache, you know, not propaganda, but you know what I mean? It's like mustache.
Everybody
stuff.
asked about them.
Dude, everybody loved them. I had to hold on to one. I gave 2 to these little kids, and then a mustache guy bought one. But I didn't really even take them there to sell. I was just kind of showing them off, but people wanted them. So I held on to one. I was like, no, this one's mine. I licked it. No one wanted it. So
you didn't even use it at dinner.
I forgot it in the car.
It was probably packed in a box.
Dude, there was so much stuff packed in boxes. I had no idea where anything was.
I bet.
Fun Hall says, you're mustacheless.
Yes, I am. I'm winning this way, so I think I might just stay this way for a while.
I mean, it works out for you. So.
You know, it's fun because it brings a little more competition to the whaler category. I stir things up a little bit. I talk a little shit, you know?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. I make it
fun. Sean Glander says, come to Spokane, Scott Turner.
Yeah.
You should. What's up? First time watching. What is going on, Martin? Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You have found Talking Beards. It's pretty much the #1 most bestest beard talk show on planet Earth. I think.
Definitely. Prime time. I think
that's just definitely right here in prime time. So thank you for stopping by, buddy. I don't know what else is going on. So you got any hotel deals?
We still got hotel sponsors and what's going on still. So
let's go, baby. What you got?
Oh, we even got categories. So we'll hit categories next. Our categories are 6 inches and under full beard, 6 to 12 inches full beard, over 12 inches full beard. Then the one part I hate to do, but it's our first comp, so we had to do it. But we're throwing all the partial together.
Oh, my gosh. That is the worst
whaler,
thing
chops,
ever.
goatee. We're all together.
Well, you might as well go ahead and just make all those trophies out to goatees because you know that's who's going to win that category because it's the most prestigious facial hairstyle ever created, just so you know.
I've heard that before, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
I started as a goatee.
Well, that you used to look good. What's up, boy?
Okay, so the next one we're going we'll have freestyle and then we're going to combine full and partial together again. Then we have natural stash, we have styled stash, and then we're going to follow it up with Whiskerina, of course.
Andrew said that's why you're judging because you're scared of losing to the goats.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I mean, I can let somebody else judge for a category.
No, I don't think you can.
I don't know. I think I saw somebody do it this weekend.
Nope, no one's ever done that ever. All right. So do you have like category sponsors and stuff, or did y'all not do that?
We didn't do category sponsors. We just have a couple main sponsors that helped out with everything. We had Honest Amish.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I know. Who was nice enough to provide the winnings for everyone.
Good. Did you already receive all of those said winnings?
Yes.
Awesome.
They make my room smell great.
Yeah, they do.
It's amazing.
I've got boxes of stuff sitting right over here, and it's just
like every time I open my door, it smells so good.
Yeah, it does.
Then we have Big Sexy Beard Brand. We have Just One. And then we have Applying Pressure, who did our shirts for us.
So it's like a screen print
down there in Louisiana.
Cool. So, Permafrost Beards is here. What's going on, Permafrost Beards? You're here live. That's amazing. Live.
And then we have hotel info. We have the Quality Inn in Parkersburg. We have 20 rooms blocked off at $65 for Saturday night. We weren't sure if we need to do Friday night. If we need to, let us know. We can call up there and change it. All you need to do is just mention Beard Mob, and they'll add you into the rate.
So make sure you say Beard Mob, and then you will get the $65 a night rate.
Yes, I talked to him right before the show, and this chick is like, I can't wait to see this. I'm like, oh, it can get entertaining.
Natalie said you need to add Friday night.
Okay, I will call and do that tomorrow or tonight after the show. I'm confusing myself.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Do you have a pre-party or anything planned for Friday night?
No, we haven't discussed that, but we can figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, you could just at the last minute just book a conference room inside the hotel.
Yeah, I think we know somebody that did that.
It worked out.
It did work out.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. A little behind the scenes there. That's kind of what we ended up doing in Gatlinburg. So, like I said, just gather up events, and Marty and them, they never really put on a beer competition, and they were calling around Gatlinburg trying to get a bar for everybody. And I don't know if you've ever been to Gatlinburg, but it gets pretty packed pretty quick.
Yeah,
and
it's a little hard.
Yeah, no bars were willing to give up 30, 40 spots. And they're like, first come, first serve. So we're like, where's everybody going to meet up? So I went down to the hotel desk or whatever. It was like, do you have any like conference rooms or anything? They're like, yeah, we got a few. I was like, well, how much is it going to be? And then they gave me a price, and then at the desk, and then a chick called me, and it was a different price, a little bit less. And then it was still too much. I was like, well, I think we could probably all just meet in someone's hotel room or something like that if it's going to be that much. And then she cut the price in half, and and then it worked out. So yeah, so I guess they didn't want us all meeting in one room.
I guess not. Probably a fire hazard. It
was good though. BYOB worked. I think that was probably one, like, if it was planned a little bit better, it probably would have been better. And if the word got out, it'd have been better, because a lot of people didn't even know about it. But I think that's the freaking way to do it. Like, screw going to a bar or something like that, and then you got to like buy beers and like we just BYOB'd, and we bought like Subway. I think there was chips and candy and pizza, and everybody was just hanging out in a conference room, tables and chairs. Dude, it was awesome. It worked out really, really well. And everybody could get as drunk as they want, and we were already in the hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, not everybody got drunk, but you know what I mean? Yep. Like, everybody should take note. That might be the way. This is the way. It could be. So, excuse me. Yeah, so something that we kind of accidentally stumbled across this weekend and worked out pretty good, I think. What else you got going on? Anything else new and exciting for this competition? It's in Parkersburg. Anything
it's in Parkersburg, West Virginia. We went to the North End Tavern and Brewery. They have regular food. They have the brewery beer. No mixed drinks, unfortunately, but sometimes you gotta take one for the team every once in a while.
Right.
We will have raffles there. So, but just, show up, let's have a good time.
What kind of stuff do you have in the raffles? Anything cool?
Oh man, I'm trying to remember now. Big Sexy Beard Brand's going to send a raffle basket.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, I know, right? Here, let me get that way around.
Look at that Big Sexy Beard Brand hat.
And then Beard Mobb New York sent some custom etched glasses. There is a custom Mr. Mob metal sign that's going up.
Ooh.
It's probably, I want to say it's 18 by 12, and it is badass.
Who made that?
LB Lowe in West Virginia, the lieutenant there, he had one of his friends make it.
Cool.
And he went and paid for it himself and everything, so he said he's putting it up. But it is sweet. I want it.
You can win it.
There might be a Talking Beards box there.
Maybe.
But no glanders can win, right?
Yeah, no glanders. It's actually a glander-free zone. So
glander-free zone?
You have to be present to win. So, Sean Glander, if you want to win this Talking Beards of the box, you better get up there and get it. Did you have enough leftover Honest Amish stuff after the fact to put together an Honest Amish thing? Or I don't know how much. I
think we will, yes.
I didn't know how much they sent. So,
yeah,
there you go.
I'm pretty sure we will.
So how are you going to? Yeah, how are you?
T-shirts too.
What they sent?
Honest Amish T-shirts. I just remembered that.
Come on, I don't even have any Honest Amish T-shirts.
So,
oh wait,
we got some sneak stuff.
Natalie said,
I don't know if you have these.
Mm-mm. Oh, is it the one with the words straight across the front?
I can't remember.
Probably. That's the
It
new
might
one.
be.
And I may allegedly have those as well. So I've only
Yeah,
got like
I know we
37
the wrong
Honest
way.
Thomas shirts. Look
We
at
got
that.
blue.
Speaking of that one, here we can plug this real quick. So look at this. You see this amazing shirt Corey's wearing?
I know, it's so beautiful.
You too. Look at these. There's a whole stack of them. This is
Go
right over there.
get you one.
Yeah,
We
so
gonna be twins.
yeah, you could be twins. So I bought them, or whatever, to sell in Gatlinburg, and I didn't sell out. So I have an abundance of Talking Beard shirts. So if you would like one, you can hit me up, or Talking Beards or whatever, and you can send me a PayPal, and I'll send it to you. And
They're comfortable.
yeah, they're super nice. I don't mess
They
around.
are.
Like if you're
They're
gonna,
not heavy at all. I love it.
I mean, that's one thing that we learned. Like if you're going to sell shirts, like just spend the extra couple bucks when you're ordering them and get the super soft, comfy ones. Don't get the Fruit of the Loom or whatever. There's like a Glidden or something like that, like the thick. Like, don't do that. Just spend a couple extra bucks when you're ordering the shirts and get the super nice, super soft shirts, because that's that is what people want. Yes. So Brenda, I do have a large, and they're $20, but I'm saying 25, and I will ship them. So $5 should cover shipping, I think, and the envelope and all that. So $25. I will bring Brett a 2X tonight.
3X?
I think I might. I think I may have just sold the 3X today. I think I only had 2, and I know
I sold somebody else's sizes. So.
Oh yeah, so I've got 2X, 1X, large, medium, small for sure, and I might have a 3X left. I think I bought 2, and I think I sold the other one today. I think, but yeah, hit me up with a message, because these comments I'm not going to be able to keep up with. But, yeah, Brett, I will bring you a 2X to work, and Brenda, hit me up, send me a message, and I do have a large, and they're $25 shipped. And like I said, if I ship you stuff, I'll throw some flyers and stickers and stuff in there. It won't just be the shirt. I'm sending a shirt to Germany, actually. Benjamin Lutz hit me up, and I told him, well, I don't tell you the deal I made with him, but he's going to get a bunch of flyers, and he's going to put them everywhere in Germany. So I thought that was super cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to send you a bunch of flyers.
Ingenious.
Yeah, so he was like, send me a stack. I'll put them, he said, everywhere cool. So
hell yeah, that's a good idea right
I thought
there.
that was awesome. So yeah, we're going to be super famous in Germany. So that'll be nice. I don't know. So you got raffles, you got your judges, you got your categories.
Got hotel, got food, got beer.
What kind of
Disney
food?
Beards.
Do you have like a food truck or something, or is there food at that?
No, they have they're just the regular kitchen food.
Good deal.
Burgers, I think what they have, burgers, pulled pork, stuff like that.
When are you getting into Parkersburg?
I will probably be there Friday if everybody's going to show up Friday, or if there's going to be people there Friday.
What's up, David?
I'm only about 2 hours away, so it's not that far for me.
That's cool. So you're going to stay there in Parkersburg?
Yep. Definitely stay there.
Is there anything to do in that town?
We'll have to ask Travis or Mike.
Yeah,
they're both from right there. I don't know much about Parkersburg.
I think I broke down in Parkersburg.
It's on the river.
Is it right? It's right on the interstate, right?
Yeah.
I think I broke. Is that on the way to Pittsburgh from down this way, you think? Would the interstate cut up and go? Or maybe I was thinking of a different town. I've seen Parkersburg. So I was in West Virginia in 2018 when my job shut down, and I went to work in New Jersey for 2 months, and I had to take a company truck from this job site to the corporate office there in Pittsburgh. And part of our job site, we had like one of those like buggies or whatever, like a Polaris. And I didn't want to pull a trailer all the way up there. So we just said, screw it. And I backed the truck up to a hill, and we drove the buggy up over the hill, and we kind of launched it into the back of the truck, and it fit kind of. And it weighed too much.
Oops.
I blew a tire coming down the mountain in West Virginia at like 11 o'clock at night. And dude, I'm sitting on the side of the interstate, and it couldn't have been in the worst spot. Like there was nothing. And
That's horrible.
I'm nothing, dude, nothing. Okay, keep that in mind. I'm just sitting there waiting on the tow truck person to get there, and this chick comes out of the woods and knocks on my window. And she's like, "Can I use your cell phone?" I was like, "No, you cannot. You absolutely can't." She's like, "Okay," and she just walks down the interstate. Dude, there's nothing. Like, it was like a 50-mile stretch of nothing. I do not understand.
At least you didn't hear a banjo afterwards.
Dude, I was pretty nervous after that.
I can understand. That would be weird.
I was like, what? Because at first I was like, how did I not see the tow truck person pull up? That's weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is just some girl. Okay. In West Virginia.
So if you break down on the side of the highway, keep your eyes peeled for girls coming out of the woods.
Dude, it was sketchy. So yeah, I got pulled to a town, the closest town. I think it was Parkersburg, and I ended up just sleeping in the truck outside of a Tires Plus or something like that, and got a tire in the next morning and hauled tail out of there and finished my trip to Pittsburgh. But yeah, that was.
Speaking of breaking down, did you hear about Tackleson?
No, what happened?
Tackleson's glow plug went out on the way home. So he had to stay the night and then wait on a dealership to open and get the part and put it in himself. And then he made it home about midnight last night.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah.
He had an adventure.
Tell you Large sent you.
Well, I think that about wraps it up, Corey. Do you have anything else? You have anything else to add?
Not much. No, right. I don't think so. We went over everything.
We did.
We got pre-registers going. We'll take out all the way up till the night before.
Okay.
It's on the comp flyer. It's also on the event page. I can't think of the Gmail off the top of my head, or the Hotmail, I'm sorry, but it's PayPal. You can contact me or Mike on that if you need help with anything. Just remember to list your category. Some people haven't, but we know who they are, so I'm pretty sure we figured it out.
Yeah.
But
do you have a lot of pre-registers already, or?
We don't have a lot. No, we're kind of short, but I talked to a bunch of people this weekend that said they're going to come. So, we'll see. It's the first comp. There's a couple other comps going on the same day that,
right. You have that.
It just everybody's firing them off at once, and but hey, it is what it is.
It'll still be a good turnout.
Yeah, it should be for a first one, definitely.
Absolutely.
So,
all right, everybody.
I look forward to seeing everybody.
Everybody go look for here. I'll put up this flyer that's out of date here, but Beard Mobb West Virginia presents the Fallen Angels Beard and Mustache Competition. It is going to be Saturday, June 26th. It's in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Corey, thank you very much. And it was good hanging out with you. And if you need anything, just holler.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right. Have a good night. And that was Corey. And so everybody go to West Virginia, everybody. Go help him out. So now we will jump right into some competition news. Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. So so competition news. We'll just start it off. Here it is. So West Virginia, the first annual Fallen Guardians Beard and Mustache Competition, the North End Tavern and Brewery, Parkersburg, West Virginia. So if you don't already know all about this competition, you haven't been watching for the last 25, 30 minutes, because that's all we've talked about. So go to West Virginia, go to the first annual competition, go support them. Next up, we have the 7th annual Midwest Facial Hair Showdown. This will be in Wichita, Kansas. This will be put on by the Bearded Monkey Social Club. It's an alliance competition. It'll be at Champs Bar and Grill in Wichita, Kansas. So it looks like it's going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern, going to about 9 o'clock. So, it's a FHL comp too. I believe it's FHL as well. Look. And Honest Amish is involved with this one. And so if you are not in the West Virginia area, more in the Kansas area, you can hit up this one and go help out the Bearded Monkey Social Club. So this will be our guest next week. It will be Omar Schifrin from this club, and he will tell us all about this one. So look at Talking Beards. We're we know who our guests are going to be from week to week. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you know this, but we didn't used to do that. We'd be like Monday, like, who's going to be our guest tomorrow? I don't know. So, but we have guests planned out for like 2 months. This is a new and exciting thing we're going to try here. We're talking beards and be, scheduled or whatnot. So now in the Sasquatch Uncut 2021, I know this one was scheduled for last year and they moved it to this year. And so this is going to be Saturday, June 26th as well. It'll be at 8 a.m. Eastern. I don't know if that's right, but if it is, you better get there early. It's in Imlay City, Michigan. So this is going to be the Sasquatch Uncut competition. Styling with Sasquatch Beard and Mustache Competition Group. It's the inaugural Sasquatch Beard and Mustache Competition with Mark Burns. Mark Burns was in, he was doing all the events this weekend. He was in Gatlinburg and he ended up going to the Knoxvillians competition there in Knoxville. So trying to get this off the screen. It moved on me. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, Sasquatch Uncut 2021, Michigan. Speaking of Sasquatch, so that's on June 26th. Coming up in July 24th, this is a little bit of kind of sort of breaking news. There'll be the Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference. If you did not get enough Gatlinburg this weekend and you want to go check out some Bigfoot stuff, this is going to be at the same place where the Smoky Mountain Beard and Stash Festival was. It's going to be the Bigfoot Conference, July 24th in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Honest Amish will be sponsoring it, and me and Natalie will be vending. So I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be kind of a new thing where, figure Gather Up Events did us really good, and they were looking for sponsors, and Honest Amish can go there and sell soap because, they're all Sasquatch people are all hairy. So they got to wash. So you might as well buy soap. So there you go. We're going to take a ton of soap to Gatlinburg. And if you're in that area and you care about Bigfoots and Sasquatches, or you just want to come say hello, come say hello because we'll be there. We'll most likely just be chilling by ourselves. But we'll look like this kind of, but with Bigfoots. Yeah, that'll be us. Me and Natalie. So if you want to stop by, if you want to come help out, you can do that too. So we'll just be hanging out. But yeah, that was it for competition news. And now for the moment everybody looks forward to every week, Talking Beards, the Natalie update. Natalie driving her train. So if you were in Gatlinburg this weekend, I think we should have done that as like a key word and like everybody take a shot every time I say Gatlinburg this episode. If you were in Gatlinburg this weekend, is it? It is Barefoot. It's the same day as the competition in South Dakota. Yeah. So I was on the fence to either do South Dakota or not. And then this Bigfoot thing kind of popped up and it's only 5 hours from the house. So I'm just going to drive to it. But yeah, this is the first time in like 4 years or 3 years that I've missed the South Dakota competition. So that's pretty sad because I like it up there. Everybody should go to South Dakota. That's a good comp. We'll also have someone from that club on in a couple weeks. Like I said, Talking Beards is all about being all scheduled these days. So anyway, Natalie update is brought to you by Larry Cat. And yeah, he's taking a nap now. So Natalie was feeling pretty good this weekend. Not 100%, obviously, because, she had surgery 6 weeks ago and had a major organ removed from her body. But Thursday we got to Gatlinburg and walked around. Friday we walked around. Saturday she was doing competition stuff and generally got to sit down most of the day. Sunday she was feeling pretty bad because she overdid it for 2 days like she shouldn't have done. And then yesterday she basically didn't leave the couch. And today a little of the same. So she is super, super, super sore. So not only is her, internal stomach stuff sore from standing up and sitting down and walking and climbing the North American longest pedestrian bridge or rope bridge or whatever the heck it was called. She climbed it, and she's afraid of heights. So she did that. Yeah, so she's super sore internally right now, and a little bit of sunburn, but not as bad today. And her legs hurt because she walked about 14,000 miles. But yeah, she's hurting. That's a majority of the update. But yeah, she'll be all right. I think so. She's a champ, just like Corey says here. She is a champ. But yeah, if you saw her this weekend, you wouldn't know. Like, she absolutely just plays like she is perfectly fine all the time, and she's really not. But she plays one on TV really well. But yeah, that is the Natalie D. Johnson update brought to you by Larry Cat. So a couple of breaking news here. So probably about a year ago, we lost a good dear friend of Holy City Beard and Mustache Society, and I know the Handlebar Hellions and a bunch of people in the community super love this dude. But he works really close with a company that I work with, and he was a huge integral part of their training facility, and like he was amazing dude, and a fantastic barber. It was Curtis the Stash Lawrence, and Ruzel has came out with a new mustache wax, the Stash mustache wax. So if you like, you can hit up Ruzel.com and you can order some, or if you stand by, breaking news, I'm going to get a bunch of it from Ruzel, and I'm going to give it away or something, be in the boxes, or, some mustache dudes hit me up. Eddie and all those guys at Handlebar Hellions. I know all those guys are real close. If y'all want some, I don't know how much I'm going to get. I expect it to be a good bit because I had a good conversation with them today about it, but their good bit and my good bit could be different. But I expect to get several, and I'll put a bunch in the boxes. And if you're friends with Curtis, you just hit me up, and I'll get you one, because this is super cool that they did this for him, man. Curtis was a good dude, and I know he was very important to the team over there, Ruzel, and they made him a mustache wax, and he's going to be on that can forever. And that's freaking amazing. So I think that was pretty nice of them. Yeah. So one more breaking news, and we'll get into this. So, this is a raffle that our friend Scott Turner's putting on. He's going to make a customized lamp of your choice, vinyl graphics, and choice of bottle to help raise money to get a headstone for his little froggy. It's his 3-month-old niece who just passed away. It was super, super sad. I know he was all tore up about it, and I mean, it freaking sucks, especially somebody so young. But they're going to be. I think the raffle will be drawn tomorrow on What Up Mob Wednesday. So if you'd like to get involved with this, you can go to paypal.me/UConnJunior1208, or you can go over to the Whalers Among Us page. There we go. And Beard Mob, South Carolina. And I will, I'll try to post a link right after the show as well. I meant to before the show, but I didn't. But yeah, go check it out. Go find Scott Turner. I'm sure he's got a link posted on his page, but yeah, he made us our lamp. I don't know if you saw an episode of us probably, I don't know, a month or two ago. He made us a Talk of Beards lamp. It's up there, but yeah, super cool. He made it out of a liquor bottle, made some decals, put on it, and super, super nice stuff. So, help him out, man. It's, this is what all this stuff is about. And just absolutely just go help out Scott Turner. But yeah, that's all my breaking news I had for the night. I do believe I had Scott Turner, and I had breaking news Curtis the Stash. So yeah, that was all my breaking news. What else do I have? So I was supposed to be me and Scott had a conversation, and he had probably one of the best ideas Scott Sikora has ever had in the history of the world. And we were going to come up with a new segment. And so when me or him go to beer competitions, we're going to record these little videos, right? So in our StreamYard, we can record up to, or just post like up to a minute video with no problems. So I was going to make all these little minute videos. I was going to interview each judge, and it was going to be super cool. And we were going to turn it into a whole segment. I failed, but it's a good idea and we're going to do it. But it's not going to start this week. So here are a couple of my failures here. So we'll do this one. Hopefully it muted me. So I didn't have my audio on. So this is me saying, oh, we're going to do these segments on Talking Beards this week. So this is I'm going to try it out. And I'm at the car museum here. Oh, hey, there's Natalie. Hey, Natalie. So yeah, check it out. This new segment on Talking Beards. We're going to do a bunch of cool videos here in Gatlinburg. Hey. But that's not what happened. That was literally the only video I made. It was a good idea. And I know I'm going to do it. It's a good idea. I'm going to do it. But we got this one too. Check this out. Hey, where are you going, Bear? Follow up, Bear. This was in the hotel parking lot. There you go, Bear. Where'd he go?
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Oh,
hey, I'm a bear. I'm a bear. Oh, I'm cruising. Bear. Oh, he's cruising. Doing bear stuff.
People on the belt there.
All right, but that wasn't really for this, but as I said, I failed recording all my segments like I was going to. But yeah, so we're going to do that. I think that would be super fun and cool. So I don't know what we'll call this segment, but we're going to call it something and we're going to do it. So this is also where I would post like, oh, check it out. This was me vending, but I already showed it. And here's what Gatlinburg looked like, but I already showed it. And this is us eating. Also showed this picture as well. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know. What else is going on? I think that was about it. Did you pet the bear? No, I didn't. So unprofessional. Have you ever watched this show, Permafrost Beards? I assume Nick. But yeah, we're not really the most professional, well-oiled machine over here all the time, but we try. No time set on raffle ending. So yeah, everybody get over to Scott Turner's page or Beard Mobb South Carolina or Whalers Among Us. Let's see, I've got the little ticker here. Oh my gosh. Here it is. Boop. So look at the bottom of the screen, paypal.me/UconJr1208, and you can win a custom lamp made by Scott Turner, 100 spots at $15 a piece. That's a deal. So, and it goes to an amazing, amazing cause and help the man out because, that's what we're supposed to be doing is helping each other out. So anybody else got anything in the comments? What else has been going on? I kind of muted the comments and quit looking at them. Michael Webb loves Ruzel. I do too. It's good stuff. It was great hanging out with him at Great American in Denver back in 2016. He was absolutely there. And that was like the beginning of his Ruzel career. Actually, he flew from Denver and he did a big hair event in Orlando right after that. And he didn't look back. I think the man traveled for like 4 straight years for Ruzel after that. And he ended up traveling all over the world for them doing like hair tutorials and, stuff. And he was a world-class barber. So he was training a bunch of new barbers and stuff. And right after that, he really quit doing a lot of beard competition stuff because he was so busy with them. But yeah, did you make her climb that hill to the hotel 8,000 times? I don't think Natalie ever climbed the hill to the hotel. We drove from the hotel to the venue, even though it was like half a mile, every time because we had all the product and stuff. And I really didn't feel like packing it back and forth. So we ended up getting a good parking spot and doing all that. So Scott Turner says 10 additional winter 30-ounce tumblers given away. Mobfest 4. So yeah, there you go. So Scott Turner's got all kinds of additional stuff going on. Check him out. I want to thank everyone that was in Gatlinburg this past weekend for making my first comp great and giving me the bug, buddy. I'm glad you got the bug, and hopefully, this isn't your last because this is a super fun and amazing community, and I've been honored to be a part of for all these years. And I don't see it ending anytime soon. I just keep trying to do new and fun things within the community, so stays exciting. But yeah, everybody, thank you for coming out and saying hi at Gatlinburg and all that good stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And I don't know, we'll be vending in Gatlinburg again coming up in about a month. We'll be in Nashville coming up, and Spokane after that. And beard comps are back up and running. So Natalie and I will be going to as many of them as we possibly can. So that about wraps it up for this episode. Yeah, everybody. Oh, this is one thing I was going to touch on. Nationals is coming up. So everybody start looking at hotels and stuff, because all that stuff's going to fill up. It's on September 11th. So you'll probably want to get a hotel for like the 10th and the 11th. And 52 categories or 51 categories, kind of like Chicago 2 years ago, back when we had the last live national deal. But this is brought to you by Honest Amish. So get involved, come up there, and I'll probably be vending at it too. Or Honest Amish will, have corporate people there, and I'll just be hanging out the booth, and I won't be vending all by myself, or I will. I don't know. We'll find out together. But yeah, everybody go to West Virginia this weekend for the Beard Mobb West Virginia presents the Fallen Guardians Beard and Mustache competition. That is coming up June 26th, not this weekend. But yeah, you can go there this weekend if you want and hang out, but it's not going to be a lot going on. Thank you everybody for watching. We got up to like 62 people tonight. That's pretty good. So everybody, thank you. Scott Sikora, you look good hanging out the Alamo. And hopefully I will see you back here next week, buddy. And yeah, everybody have a great night. Share this episode. Everybody can do it. You don't have to just be named Robert to do it. So share this episode, and you'll be on the share picture next week, and you'll win Honest Amish. So that's a win-win in my book. Hit me up if you want a t-shirt. Share this episode. Everybody have a great night. Okay, bye.